Let's Muto for a little while. Let's see if I can get another page done. Oh? Did it do that last time I got one of those? I guess it probably did, and I just didn't notice. How many did I get here? 14 out of 21. Man, I missed a lot. It sucks to know I'm gonna have to run through all of this crap again, and I missed 137 isotopes, which isn't that bad. That's actually not that bad. Only 137 if there's... How many are there on each planet? 900, 1200, 450, 1600. Okay. So if we can keep up about this ratio... Is that good? Yeah, that's 84% collected. So if we can do about the same percentage on each planet, then we'll actually be okay with those. Yeah, you're just in time for everyone's favorite. It's Dr. Muto. We're going into another crappy, rusty metal interior probably here.
I feel stronger from this magic red bubbly.
Don't worry about that, Moogle. There have been plenty of confirmed sewers. I think this probably isn't one. I don't think I would count this. But there have been guaranteed sewers. We don't have to worry about it. Give me the magic red bubbly.
I feel stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health has increased.
I'm not sure if getting more magic... I think you can only have it to 5 hearts. Beyond that, the magic red bubbly is not gonna help. We're still technically in the lagoon. We haven't gone into the rig yet. Aw, shit. I thought I had missed a lot in the lagoon, but these are counting towards the lagoon total, so that's good, actually. It kind of sucks that enemies don't drop anything. They drop heart refills, which just feels really lame. They should drop isotopes. Killing the enemies really feels like a total waste of time.
I feel stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health has increased.
Jeez, I'm just gonna go. Oh. Get up, Dr. Muto. I think that's 266 out of 300 for the page. Yeah, that's good. That's a lot better than... I thought we were going to end at like 230 out of 300, and that's kind of concerning. No, I don't have all the transformations. I don't have the bird. I'm not even going to know what the DNA requirements for it are until I have 1,400 total isotopes.
To get inside, use this pipe. Destination, the main drill room.
Which right now I have 1089, so I need about 311. Yeah. I need 311 more isotopes until I find out what the last DNA recipe is. And I assume whatever it is, it's going to be some kind of bird enemy that like I won't be seeing until the next planet anyway. Try my best to collect shark DNA just in case I need it. Oh god. Actual platforming. Is this really just isotopes and nothing else? Okay. That's what I thought. I hope I'm not going the right way here by accident. I wouldn't want that. I feel like I'm accidentally progressing the level here. I don't know if I can get back. Shit, did I just miss that thing for good? Nah, we're good. I don't really know where I am or what I'm doing at this point. I guess I'm supposed to be hitting those switches. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Ah, almost made it over. They really make it look like that's supposed to be possible. Finding all the isotopes down here is gonna suck. They're just kind of spread around randomly. Can I like get in there from the top? No. There's some way to shut that off. looks like some planets are gonna have more pages than other though, because like this planet has 4 pages plus a boss, I think I saw yesterday. But then there was the, oh, that's the starting platform, I think. But then there's that third planet that looks like it has only 450, so that might only be like 2 pages plus a boss. Which would make sense, because if this has 4 pages plus a boss, then that's 5 total janitor pieces. Which like throws off the number, I think. Oh, I gotta shut this off to get my 3. Oh, hang on, you can just... Hang on a second. Maybe you don't even have to shut this off, and if you just swim at it hard enough, you just get a bit of a running start. Ah, almost. I bet that's how you get those. There's 2 there. I think I might be okay with just ignoring them. This seems kind of annoying. Yeah, maybe... I tried running at it from the side earlier and it didn't really work. It was like a brick wall. Yeah, there we go, there's one. Okay, so if we start like up here... and I just come straight at it. Yeah, see what I mean? You just don't even come close if you're coming at it from the top like that. Whatever. It's literally 1 isotope and you're allowed to miss 800. I'm gonna say that that's good enough. Not really sure how to use those as a fish. Oh, here we go. I didn't know you could do that. I thought I tried that earlier and it didn't work. Okay, gimme. I mean, it could be. According to Wikipedia, there are some actually impossible ones because they just screwed up. It's like Space Station Silicon Valley, right? Where they just didn't give some of the collectibles, or they didn't give one of the collectibles in that game a hitbox, just like by accident. So you just can't collect it. Maybe they did that in Dr. Muto, I think. They might have. I really screwed up by doing this on land. Come on. Okay. Where did it go? Thought I saw it for a second. He might be gone. Yeah, something like that, I guess. Is what happened, maybe. think what that Wikipedia article said was that somewhere near impossible. It might not have said anywhere. I don't remember the actual wording. I don't know if it's actually impossible. I feel like you have to screw up really badly. Really? That hitbox stuck around forever. You take fall damage going into water. This game is dumb. Like, I know that's how it works in real life, but this is a video game, dude. Just let me jump into the water. It's literally a liquid. Come on. Surface tension isn't real. They're gonna make me do all of these switches again. I didn't even get the third one. I couldn't find where to do it. I'm just leaving. Screw this, I'll come back for it. You just die if you're falling from high enough height. Like, as soon as he's doing the falling animation, he's just dead. It doesn't even matter. You can double jump out of it, thus, like, you know, canceling your momentum. So it really seems like you wouldn't take any damage, logically. And then you still do anyway. Pretty good frame rate for this part. Swear to God, if this thing kills me. Okay. I really don't want to die after. Like, look at how long those explosion hitboxes last for. God. Really? I don't know what this guy's situation is. What's he for? Oh, there's a bunch of stuff down here. That's what he's for. And by a bunch of stuff, I meant 3 isotopes. And that's it. Hang on, let me check the page. What does it say? Release the pressure. Use Gomers to uncork the clogged sludge pipe. Yeah, I was trying that. As the mouse, find a way into the gear room and activate the crane. I feel like right now I'm just progressing the level and like missing a bunch of stuff. Maybe. I don't know where the gear room entrance is as the mouse. But isotopes are required. We need them to unlock the transformations, the gadgets, I think the gadgets. And apparently you just straight up need like 80% of them at the end of the game, or they won't let you beat it. I'm dead. So I'm trying to be really diligent about collecting them. If we need every... I think you might also need every Terra, and if you need every Terra, then we're gonna be running back every level anyway. But I really don't want to run back the levels because I don't have enough isotopes. That just sounds really annoying. Oh, here's the mouse transformation. Don't kill me, thank you. I'm dead. Please tell me there was a checkpoint there. There's no way. Yep, we're doing it again. Awesome, you just instantly take forced damage there from like the 6 enemies that are like fucking cool. Probably not actually like forced damage, but you know, fucking cool. There's no walls here, so you cannot kill those guys. You just gotta let them shoot at you this whole time. There. If you know they're coming, you can get them fast. Still no... I don't think there's gonna be a checkpoint, though. I think this is just a ton of platforming you have to do. No. They're barely providing any healing. This is so bad. Ooh. Did I miss anything back there? I don't think I did. Yeah, we're good. Well, no, Super Mario Sunshine is good. There's platforming and there's lava. But otherwise, this is not... Oh boy, this is not like Super Mario Sunshine. Has some comments about the isotopes from someone who apparently worked on the game. I have to see this. In the FAQ section. WTF, I can't find 12 isotopes in the hydro station. It's driving me insane. Midway isn't perfect. I'll leave the rest to my friend, former product analyst on the Dr. Muto team, Frederick Mora. Those missing isotopes you're talking about was a problem that even the testers for this game had a hard time finding. Generally, the isotopes the testers had missing were in the underwater cave mazes you had to swim in before you had to do the mission where you destroy the submarines. But here's the even funnier part. You'll hate the designers for this. As hard as it is to navigate within the maze, some isotopes were accidentally placed too close to the walls or the floors that you literally had to scrape along the wall to get it. You had to rotate your camera to a certain view to even begin to see it. This problem happened because designers generally place their isotopes in the world in a haphazard manner, but sometimes artists would change the art of a level, and the designers, being the geniuses they are, decided not to make note of where they were placed and could not fix it. Also, when this design issue of missing isotopes was brought up, the producers told us that, hey, as long as the player gets 80%, that's all they really need. There's nothing if you get 100%. It's still the same reward as getting 80% of the isotopes. I know this sounds lazy, but they were pressed for time and just wanted to ship the project. That is... yeah, that... So... that's pretty funny. That they said, well, it's not like you get anything for 100%, so who cares if it's impossible? It's not like any player ever cares about getting 100% in anything anyway, right? Nobody does that. What? I made it up here. Where do I jump? Onto this? Okay. Did SG beat, did you see if SG beat X4 last night, Theo? I wasn't viewing too much of the X4 because I know I'm gonna have to play that at some point. Cool jump physics. Dude, imagine if I just came up here. I really nearly just ran in here without seeing the button. It's extremely easy. Okay, perfect. I was told it was good, and I know it has the cutscene where Zero says the thing. So, with those two things combined, you're... I thought I would turn into the fish. Whoops. R.I.P. rat. Hang on a sec. It's time to figure out where the third one of... Oh, it's just right there. I can't believe I didn't see that before. Okay, yeah, this is simple enough. Come on, switch. Switches just don't work sometimes. Come on. Please. Please, midway. Is it just like already hit? Is the switch like broken because I don't need to use it anymore? Why is it not? Like, this is being worse than your usual switch refusing to hit. That, I'm just gonna leave. Okay, this one's not really working either. So maybe those two, are they like, did it save that I already did those? Yeah, that's what it is. Cool, I don't have to do them again. There's a bunch of isotopes around here, though. Let me get them first. That is kind of interesting though. They the devs didn't know where all of them were either. That's kind of a funny line that they didn't write down where all 4250 were anywhere, and they didn't have any way to just like highlight them in the editor or something. I feel like once they knew it was a problem, they should have been able to just like write a utility to tell them which ones were close to being out of bounds so that they could go in and fix them. But like, I guess it's a rush development process, so you don't have time to really fully investigate things like that. But that would have been the right thing to do. Yeah, game doesn't crash, ship it. You know it, Pixel. You know it, gamer. I can't believe I've only played 4 hours of this. It feels like I've played 4 years of this. Oh, there was a box back there, god damn it. Alright, we're just missing that isotope. I'm not going around the whole room again for that one box. What even just hit me? Excuse me? Well, it doesn't help that I've been playing this game for like 50 minutes at a time because of Yakuza 2, and it's going to continue to be that way. I predict that Dr. Muto is going to unironically take me an entire month to finish if I keep doing it alongside Yakuza 2 runs. I think at some point I'll have to take a day or two off Yakuza 2 and just like focus on finishing Dr. Muto so that I don't have to look at this game anymore. Really? Have to go all the way back around now. Oh, there's plenty more gatekeepers where this came from. This game's hardly even a gatekeeper. Anytime I think that we're starting to get towards the end of Gamecube thing, and I'm like, yeah, we've played pretty much all the bad games. Every time I think we're getting close, I remember that Pokemon XD exists, and Metabots Infinity exists, and Digimon World 4 exists, and it's just like, and Pokemon, and PSO Episode 3 Card Revolution exists. That's another one. It's really just like, why me? Baten Kaito's Origins exists as well, but that will probably not be that bad. It's shorter than the first Baten Kaitos. And I didn't even hate the first bot in Kaitos anyway. I think I gave it a 2 out of 5 because it had some really obnoxious parts. But I did not hate the first bot in Kaitos, so I am actually okay with having to play the sequel to that. That's not that bad. Okay, these are sharp. Now I know. Or wait, it's the blue shit on the ground? It's damaging me. I don't know. I'm gonna ignore that isotope that we just missed. No one saw that. Like, what concerns me is not bot and Kaitos. Like, I could have listed Skies of Arcadia Legends. That's a game that has a chance at being longer than bot and Kaitos. That could be the longest GameCube game. But it doesn't really bother me because I know that game is not bad. So it's kind of just like, okay, I guess that'll happen eventually, but it is what it is. But all these like crap card games, crap RPGs based on Digimon, like that's gonna be a problem.
Doctor, you must make your way into the main drill room below. Disable the security lasers blocking the entrance door.
Well, I've played a little ways into the game before and thought it was good, so... But then I dropped it because I got distracted by something, and then I just never came back. But it was good. The first, like, 15 hours of it or something is about what I played. So that shouldn't be a bad time. As long as I don't get wrecked. As long as it's easy.
To disarm the security lasers, find the mouse hole at the end of this hallway.
I'm not very good at RPGs, so it has to be easy. Is this the midway green? No. Okay, wait, so what is this? Hang on. Formulas, or it's gonna be in blueprints. The invincibility gadget is designed to inflict double the normal damage upon you when struck by an enemy. However, I'm counting on your errors to produce the opposite effect. In fact, I'll guess that you will not take damage at all. Activated by touching the invulnerability power-up gadget. Okay. Whatever. Well, that's fine, as long as it's not the whole game. Bot and Kaitos had a couple bosses that were a little bullshit, but you just make do. When the game is being stupid, you just gotta be stupid back to it, you know? Was that bot in Kaitos or I found some kind of weird targeting cheese? I think it was. Or was that Evolution Worlds? That was Evolution Worlds, where I found weird cheese with the targeting system for how it decides who to attack. Evolution Worlds is a funny game. Oh, okay, there is isotopes in those. Yeah, so like what I played was on the Dreamcast version, and I really didn't even think the encounter rate was all that bad. So I'm thinking if I can deal with the Dreamcast encounter rate, that means I'm fine. Okay, I can't get that stuff until I deactivate the lasers.
The main drill in the center of this room must be destroyed to gain access to the rig boss master, Carlo De Luciano.
Yeah, whenever that guy with the Peruvian flag on his back, whenever he showed up,
the outtake found in the waterworks,
things got really spicy. That last time you had to fight him, and you fought him twice with all of his minions, that was like pretty rough. You had to fight him, and then there was a cutscene, and then you just immediately had to fight him again. Yeah, when you get his better wings in the shed up on the mountain. You have to do a really hard fight with that boss, and then there's a cutscene, and then there's another really hard fight with that boss. That's just the exact same fight, but again. And it's like, there's no save in between, so you have to do it all in one, well, you do get a checkpoint, but like, you do have to beat it all in one sitting. You can't like save and come back the next day. Oh god, what have I done? Okay, we're good. That's fine. Interesting ladder. Can I just say that I'm very excited for the end of Gamecube thing when I get to go back through all of the clips and just find all of the clips of random games bugging out for no reason and just assemble the supercut of the Gamecube being fucked up. Well, that's bad. I didn't get the crate. I have to go back there. Saw that switch. I'm just investigating. This room's kind of complicated. Not sure if I'm supposed to be standing on this. How'd the run end up going? We finished like almost 4 minutes in the red. It was like a 2:04 something, so not very good. I failed lots of stuff. I didn't fail the new shogi thing though. The new shogi thing was good. And that's the one thing I actually practiced, so cool. Well, if you ever want to learn how not to play shogi, Yakuza 2 AI has a great reference for you. It turns out, as I was plugging the moves into the shogi engine, that it would tell me what the optimal counterplays are. It turns out that, like, the PS3, the Yakuza 2 shogi AI is just really bad. And like all of its moves were completely wrong. Like it's the website I was using, there's a website called, you know, like Lie Chess. It turns out there's also a Lie Shogi. And on there, it had like a, like as you were, like as I was fucking with it, it would say like, you know, the current, what's the current like value of the game? Like it'd be like, you know, right now you are up by 6.7 or something. There would be moves that the computer would make that would be like, all right, you just gained like 30 points on the guy. He just went from being minus 20 to like minus 40. He's dead. He's fully dead. I mean, there are just some really questionable plays that the PS3 makes. I think it must be bad on purpose. Like, at one point, we literally place a piece that's, like, not putting him in check, but will put him in check next turn very obviously. And he could just take that piece, and he doesn't. Instead, he just does some move that doesn't even accomplish anything. He just instead decides to do literally nothing. I saw that. So yeah, shoutouts to Lie Shogi. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking myself, Grospaz, like... Because, like, the thing is, I was talking about this earlier. The Shogi AI that you're playing with, like, when it recommends me a move, it assumes I'm playing against a human who is making moves that make any semblance of sense. Or that there are a number of different moves your opponent could make, even, you know? Like, it's balancing the idea that, like, okay, you know, you should take that piece because it could be used to do XYZ against you later. But, like, it's consistent. We can say for certain, no, XYZ is never going to happen anyway. So, we don't need to make that move, you know? We don't need to take things into consideration that we know for a fact are not going to happen. But Lai Shogi isn't super useful for finding stuff like that. So that's like, I have to brute force that on my own pretty much. And I did mess with it a little bit to see if I could find something. Like I would just take my basic attacks and like try skipping turns to see if he would behave differently, and yeah, he's not letting me get away with anything super easy like that. I don't think you can play Go. I don't have a save state. To get a save state, oh, this is a spider section, isn't it? To get a save state, I would have to go play through the whole thing in a PS2 emulator. Maybe if I'm bored, I'll do it. And save states are definitely a better way of figuring these things out than loading the save over and over on console, which is what I was doing. Cool. I'm supposed to get all the way over there with this Gomer.
Stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health is
In just 30 seconds. No, there's not. It really will take, you know, about an hour and a half-ish. Not an hour and a half, but like it'll take like a bit over an hour to get to that point in the game for me, because it's chapter 11. It's pretty deep in there. Oh, I wish the camera didn't suck so bad during this so I could actually look properly. There's an isotope back there. I don't think unlimited health would. I mean, you could hack yourself in infinite damage, but I think I would. There's no like built-in cheat codes or anything. You would have to find a way to give yourself that kind of power. And I think that by the time I found that memory address for damage so that I could up it by a bunch, I think at that point I would be slower than just playing through the game normally. I mean, maybe there's already Game Shark codes for Yakuza 2. I don't know. I've never looked. I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing, by the way.
You've now entered the water. Below is the...
I'm in the waterworks section of the rig, apparently. Oh, this is like a... We left the page. Okay. I'm not sure I wanted to do that. Is there a save thing around here, even? Yeah, there's one right there. We already have Knuckles. Yeah, maybe I'll do it tonight. I mean, it's more practice playing through the game is always good. That's always a good thing. I think I didn't get the janitor piece from the last page, though. So, like, the last page is very unfinished and messed up. We're gonna have to probably come back to that right away. But I'm gonna stop playing Dr. Muto. I've seen enough of this disgusting game for the day. I think I've been streaming it for like an hour-ish. That's about right. Hey, Spock. Sorry if I'm stopping right as you got here. I don't know if you've been lurking. And Miss Fran. Hi, Miss Fran. Yo, Mario Party tonight? I am tentatively in, maybe. If you have 3 people and need a 4th, you could probably convince me to join. But I'm really busy, so I don't know. But I'm gonna go eat dinner. So thanks a ton to everyone who watched the Twitch stream. Yeah, and I'll see you tomorrow for another Yakuza 2 run, and then probably also Dr. Muto. Cool. See you later.